What wisdom can you find that is greater than kindness?
And if you feel hard done by the world, or that the world is cruel, and that you feel like you need to impact others in a negative way, this episode's to you, because we're going to show you the importance of kindness. I told my clients that I would rather have friends than enemies. So I realized early on that if I'm nice to everyone and I break the ice when you first meet somebody, it takes the awkwardness out of a situation. And then as you just want the best for that person and you want to help bring them up and elevate them to the highest level, they in turn want to see that in you. So it's like you create like an army or an empire of just friendly, nurturing individuals that just want to see the best in you. And that's why I'm never mean, or I never feel like I need to have power over anybody, or I never feel like I need to be like hyper competitive for no reason. Like I'll be hyper competitive in my own mind. But I realized that being extremely kind basically is a superpower because it just breeds opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. It's like you jump into any room and the moment you're just got that bubble about you of kindness, people just want to talk to you. Because why would you want to talk to someone that's super rude or just doesn't talk, nonchalant? It's good to be kind. There's times where obviously you can't show too much of yourself, because me personally, I like to show myself all the time. And there's times where it's positive and negative. There's times where I'm like, okay, shit, maybe I should chill out here. But being kind is honestly the biggest hack to life, because the moment you just start being nice to someone, and it's something as little as just saying like, how's your day?
On the note of you saying not being too vulnerable, I feel like it's a blessing and a curse, because I found a lot of power in being vulnerable, because at the end of the day, we're all living a human experience and we all have, like you said, the struggles of the high and the low. I do think there are times though, but where it's like you need to keep it more professional than others, especially if you're meeting like with high potential clients, extremely successful businessmen, and anyone of like a serious nature. I think that you can be less silly, but I feel like in regards to everyday life and in most environments, if you can be super vulnerable and you can find out what makes a person tick, and you can give an example of why you are the way that you are, I think that breeds a deeper connection. And so you can't get to you can't have a deep-rooted conversation or actually learn to care about someone if you don't ask the right questions. And if you don't care and you're not kind, you can't actually break through that first wall of defense.
Yeah, and it's funny, right? Like if you're kind to people, whether you're just walking on the street saying, hey mate, how's your day? Or you look good today, you might get the opportunity that you never knew was possible. Like I've had plenty of opportunities just because I've just been talking to people and I'm super kind. And it makes people feel comfortable. Like you said before, it's like you can literally talk to anyone if you're kind, because it sort of breaks that ice barrier where it's like they don't know if they can be too kind or be themselves, where it's like if you're just kind to someone else and just super like open, people just feel open themselves.
And I feel like when it breeds the opportunity, that like me being extremely kind has helped me so much in life, because I've basically created a whole business by becoming someone's best friend. So by being a best friend to everybody else and treating yourself how you want to be treated, you get the most out of those people. Like I have clients that basically feel extremely safe with me, are happy to tell me about all aspects of their life. And if I can fix their mental, their emotional, their relationships, as well as bring up their physical health, everything's in alignment. Like you can't just focus on one area of someone's life and bring the best out of them. So it's like when you fix their emotional health, their emotional stability, you ask them how they are with their job, you ask them how they are in their relationships, and you genuinely care, they feel a sense of relief and they feel related to, because we're going through the exact same scenarios, but through different experience basically. And I think that having that impact, like you said, it can make someone's day. Even me, bro, men don't really get their flowers often. We don't get a lot of compliments. And I bet you feel good when like people compliment you on social media or in person, that you're doing God's work, that you're helping out and you're inspiring other individuals, don't you?
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
But it's also creating the ripple effects. So if you can create that ripple effect of, basically what I'm trying to say is, the ripple effect is if I'm kind to Mitch is gonna then be kind to other people. That's the ripple effect of just giving that giving that positive like kindness to someone, then they'll pass it on to someone else. Because the moment you receive something, you also like most of the time you'll want to give back once you receive. It's like if you make money, you want to buy something for someone else. If you get a new job, you want to celebrate, or if you get a new car, you want to like give a mate like an experience, whatever it is. Like there's so many examples, but the ripple effect is one of the, it's the second thing that comes with kindness, is because it's just so contagious.
It is. I feel like when we talk about consciousness too, in general, on a scientific level and a quantum level, it's all about expansion instead of contraction. So you offering out kindness and lifting other individuals up and expanding their awareness and basically making them a vessel that can hold more light and more life, and that ripple effect expanding outwards basically just brings about more opportunity for everyone involved. And since we all have our unique gifts, our unique life lessons as well, that if we make other people better, then the world in turn is better, because you bring different gifts than what I bring. Other individuals bring gifts that we can't, bring to life and bring into this world. And it's just beautiful that you see the impact of just being kind in every facet has on the world itself. And I feel like what I've learned is that through being kind, everyone else is extremely kind to me. Like, obviously you're gonna have that 90% to 10% ratio where I'll say hello, I'll break the ice with people and they completely ignore me. Like, it happens.
But that's just rejection. That's just part of life. It's funny, it's like the amount of opportunities you can get from being kind as well. Like for me personally, like with my filmmaking job, when I film for people, sometimes they don't even hire me just because I'm a good filmmaker. It's literally just because of my personality. And honestly, being kind is such a big factor in how you can scale your job as well, or scale your business, or even just scale your friendships, relationships, literally everything, because you're just creating that opportunity to yourself where you're so fucking likable, where people just want to be around you because it's just like, wow, I love this dude. Like he's so just positive and kind, and being kind just creates more positivity like in your mind. So if you're sad, the more you're kind to someone, the more it will come back to you. It's like giving and receiving. So you're kind to someone today, you say, hey, how are you doing? Just literally 5 people a day. Honestly, if you do 5 like kind messages or 5 kind, polite like needs or deeds or whatever, it's going to make someone else happy, and you're going to be happy because you're like, wow, I feel so good for doing that. Yeah. And it's just a ripple effect once again of someone did that for you. Now you do that for someone else, they do it for someone else, and then the world's just a better place. Now look, like you said, there's only 90% of people that would probably do that. Probably like 75% realistically. Yeah. And that other 15% are people who are going to be like arrogant and rude. So don't be that 15%. You want to be the 75%.
Yeah, you're never going to make the whole world happy at once.
Right.
But I've also learned that, like through me being kind in my own experiences, majority of people are extremely kind to me. Like I don't ever hear anyone talk bad of me. If anything, like they will stereotype me without knowing me because they think, oh, I'm a big muscly meathead that doesn't know much, or he's stuck up because he's got muscles. And you probably get the same type of stereotypes of being extremely vulnerable. No? Really? That's not what I've seen. I feel like those that stereotype you just don't really know you at the same time.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of weird experiences where I've had clients that were other coaches' clients. They're like, oh yeah, Mitch doesn't know what he's doing. Mitch is this, Mitch is that, bro. Go with this guy, go with that guy. And then 6 months later, after like they've heard everyone around me speak highly of me, and they come and join my team. And then I speak to them, I said, so why did you talk shit 6 months ago? You didn't even know me. And like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I was young. I was just trying to like get one up on them. And I'm like, but see, like, I know you've talked shit about me. Yeah, I'm still treating you with love and respect. And bro, that changes their whole world, and they basically fall in love with you.
Yeah, that's what I was about to touch on. I'm so glad you said that, is kill people with kindness.
Yeah.
It's like, if you kill someone with kindness, if you just break their attitude straight away, like if someone's trying to start an argument with you, or if someone's trying to prove a point, or just have that ego on top of you, all you have to do is just say, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, honestly, man, I'm so proud of you doing so well. Kill people with kindness and it'll fucking break them.
Yeah.
And it's just all a mental game, because people expect you to be like rude back or arrogant back. If you kill them with kindness, it's all you have to do, really. Like,
the funniest part is, if like a year ago we spoke about this,
Yeah, we did.
We spoke about like, because when people come at you, like if you disarm them, it's disarming, because everyone's expecting a fight. So like if someone is being mean to you and they expect you to be mean back, that's what they're expecting.
Yeah, shit, I remember this. It was fucking...
But yeah, you completely disarm them, right? Even when we're at revolutions together.
Yeah.
Right, and the gym owner come up to me and he's like, "Why are you being loud? Why are you being this?" I'm like, "Bro, sorry, I didn't know. If you had just let me know, it would have been all sweet." He's like, "Oh, it's not just you boys. Like, we respect, bro. You look amazing. Your physique's crazy."
And they end up liking you more than...
They love you.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, well, because a lot of people think, like you said, a lot of people think you're a meathead. A lot of people think I'm fucking cocky as,
Yeah.
which is right.
Yeah. Is that?
No, but a lot of people think I'm cocky, but I'm genuinely like a good dude. I just believe in myself and I'm super confident.
Cancer energy.
It is, yeah. But it's like, if someone wants to be rude to me, there's no need for me to be rude back. Obviously, there's days where I just want to be like, shut the fuck up, cunt. But when it really comes down to it, it's like, you never know what someone's going through.
I like it. I'm glad that you brought that up.
Being kind to someone and just understanding that people are going through shit. It's like road rage, right? There's times where I'm like, in Australia, road rage is bad if you're not from Australia, and it's fucked. But I'll be driving, this guy cuts me off. In my head, I'm like, what the fuck? But then it's like, you don't know what's going through their heads right now. Like, they might be stressed with work. Someone could have passed in their family. There's all these like situations that could have happened to them. Or even just like people trying to cut in when they could have just waited in the line. It's like, you know what? You just cut in, man. Honestly, it's one more space in front of me. I really couldn't give a shit. Just those little it's all these little things that you can do to be kind to people that literally just makes you feel so much better, and then just makes them feel better. And then guess what? They're gonna probably want to do that for someone else. If they don't, then they're just a piece of shit. Yeah. But it is what it is.
And like you can be, like you said, directly kind to people and then indirectly kind to people, where you let them do their thing without you getting angry at them.
Yeah.
Which is another big thing with kindness, where it's like you said, like, what if someone's family just passed away, or they just found out someone's about to die, or they just got fired from their job? You don't know what type of mental state they're in. Like, I was speaking to a girl the other day and her friend just passed away. And so she's emotionally unstable. She just wants to punch on and fight with anyone that says anything against her. And it's like, at the same time, she knows that's not good. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she can't stop herself. So it's like, I was like, well then why put yourself in those situations where you can't handle yourself? Because all you are is going to be a burden to yourself and others. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. No, I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
Because it goes like that.
How does it go like that? You've had a few experiences like that, haven't you, overseas?
Oh, mate. But so far with kindness, you've got, what's the first one?
The impact on others.
The impact on others.
And
the second one is the ripple effect. And the last one is the personal growth and fulfillment you get from it. We've touched on it probably like 10 times already, but for your personal growth and just for yourself, it is so important just to be kind, because like we said, the opportunities you get, the relationships you build, the community you could build, your relationships with your family, your friends, all these things just accumulate.
Yep.
They accumulate to just a more successful, more fulfilling, and more pure joyful life.
An abundant world.
Abundance, yeah. And love as well. Just all these things start to come at you, because it's like we say all the time, you literally choose the life you have.
You do.
And you have the choice to be kind. You have the choice to be angry. You have the choice to be rude. But what type of person do you want to be? Because we all are building our own characters. So you're trying to build a character of kindness, love, abundance, strength, or are you trying to be a person that's rude, fat, arrogant?
Yeah, contracted and selfish.
So that is the importance of kindness. If you are someone that struggles to be kind, or you are someone that is kind, the benefits you get from being kind is so important. So make sure you are fulfilling those 3 steps. And it is as simple as literally just doing it 5 times a day, twice a day. Just repeat it over and over again.
And remember to comment below anything that you're struggling with so that we can address it on future episodes. Hit the link in the description as well to join our school community. And please remember to be kind.
With Way
of the Brain. Ooh, my boy, it is hot.
Also hot.
My fucking head is wet.